Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Mike Tauchman leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Chicago, Chase Maedroff. Just missed. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
And that is out of play. Next offering way upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. That one out to right. Pajes sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. And today's starter, number 64. What do we have on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now at the plate, Hae-Sung Kim. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Got him. That's out number 2. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. That one fouled off.
Here's a bit of a scouting report on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's athletic, has elite flexibility, kind of like you, Boog. He's got good strength, an ultra-fast arm, and exceptional movement patterns. He's tough on hitters, that's for sure.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. Kyle Teal will hit next.
Catcher, Kyle Teal.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting sixth, center fielder,
Luis Robert now.
Jr.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Squirts away a little bit. Teal stands at first with one out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Next offering misses down and away. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground. Rojas throws on to first. One up, one down. Will Smith to the plate. That is upstairs for ball one. And a slider in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Muncy digs in. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Tachman drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Yamamoto back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball one. That one missed. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith collects, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Austin Slater stands in. And that's in there for strike one. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Josh Rojas. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that one upstairs. And it's even up. Rojas off of first with 2 away. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That misses. 2-2. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Up and in, 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tauchman going back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's got himself a triple. One down, runner at 3rd. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at 3rd. 1 away with a runner at 3rd. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
One out and a runner at second. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Hesung Kim now at the plate. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's down and in. Outman at second with 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So up next, Miguel Vargas. And a foul ball. Vargas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
White Sox down to run. And a curve is down and in.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Mookie now. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just off the inside edge.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Freeman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fastball is outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit. Fly to right his first time. That one outside. Ball 1. Betts off of first with 2 away. That's a little high. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Good eye in that spot. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. The delivery to Robert. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman brings it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Ryan Noda. 0 for 1 so far.
Ryan Noda.
Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
He'll do it himself, and the White Sox go quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Pajes checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that one missing low. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside.
3 and 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
James Outman digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. That's a slider for a strike. Pickoff throw. Hernandez dives back in safely. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hernandez at first, 1 gone.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's out the corner.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Clips the corner, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Not close with that one. Now 1 and 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing, and he popped it up. Snags it for the 2nd out. Digging in, Haesung Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rojas settles under it. And that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1 and 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Mike Tauchman, 1 for 2. Just missed. White Sox down a run. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Maidron, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Off the plate inside, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Betts stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here is Freddie Freeman. And that's in there at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one off the mark, and 1-1. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. The batter now will be Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Yamamoto back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Yamamoto sends him packing. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Vargas in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Outman sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. And now Kyle Teal. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Scott, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Max Muncy. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
So 2 down now, and here is James Outman. First pitch, and he just misses. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Robert in the box now, takes strike 1. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next, Ryan Noda. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And there's a strike. Just off the outside edge. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Iser.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kim in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Mookie Betts. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. No.
And that one a little below the knees. And it's 3-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Kirby Yates.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And that one fouled off. Now 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Mike Tauchman getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And fires in a fastball at 95.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So they're down to their final out. And now here is Chase Maidra. That's in there. Strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players.